I'm not really scared of heights, I don't think, but this is a little different.
This is unique to me because typically I only get these views with my drone. And we are spending the week in Ironwood and we're checking out as many spots as possible. And normally in my videos, I would put a drone in the air and I'm gonna say, we're gonna go here, here, and here. But this time I get to show you from my own perspective because I'm on the top of the Copper Peak Ski Flying Hill. And right now I'm how many feet above it, Paul?
267 feet.
I'm 267 feet up. That's as high as my drone has ever been able to fly, and I'm physically up here right now.
I'm like, Nick asked me, he's like, what do you think you'll feel like when you're up there? I'm like, I actually don't know. And then like, it's like, oh, this is cool, this is cool. And then sometimes you're just like, woo, I'm really up here.
Like that there's no floor below you?
Oh yeah, yeah. That I took a couple photos down. That's absolutely wild.
This is way more stunning than I was expecting it to be up here. And the entire structure itself is just so cool.
This is where John, he's married to my cousin. First time he jumped off the American coach, you have to qualify. He says, okay, John, go to first gate. He was thinking of first when he came to the top.
Yeah.
Clocked him at 72 miles an hour.
Oh my goodness.
He hits it and he said, Paul, longest jump of my life. I just kept going. The pressure kept pushing me. It was just beautiful. I said, I'll take your word for it because I ain't going there.
All right, on our way down.
This is exciting for me because we were going to Copper Peak and we knew we were going to be going to the top. And we know that there's really good mountain biking trails around here. So our friends at Hobby Wheel hooked us up with some bikes. They hooked me up with an electric bike. And Andy with the nicest mountain bike he's ever rode his entire life.
Except you are going to be able to smoke.
Holy cow, the fun factor goes through the roof while you're riding on these trails. And we're in the west end of the Upper Peninsula. Like, I just don't know if an experience gets better than this. Have you ever needed to stop during your mountain bike trail? You can stop here. This is just along the trail. We just got done with all of that, and now we're gonna hit 5 waterfalls in about 5 miles. And at the end of this stretch of land is the what?
Black River Harbor?
Is Black River Harbor. So if we can catch a sunset or we can catch a paddle there, it's gonna be a really awesome day. Waterfall number 2. We'll see if it compares to the first. This is the Potawatomi Falls.
It was cooler to be on this side than right there.
Yeah.
So there's the platform. If you take the other side, we did the longer route to this side, which was probably a little more challenging, I would say.
Yeah.
But very cool.
When people say golden hour, this is what they mean. Wow. Like, I feel like this feels like a special place. Maybe this part of the hike was worth it. We saw all 5 of the waterfalls today. We're gonna go into town, we're gonna get something to eat, and then tomorrow we're gonna come back out here and we're gonna try to paddle as much of this river as we can. So we'll see you in town. Good, how are you? This is a cool place.
I'll do the Mad Miner.
That was so good. Tomorrow morning, we paddle. We're going to grab a quick cup of coffee and then we're going back out to that harbor to paddle. Awesome, thank you very much. Look at this. It's not that often that I actually find a hat that fits my head, so this one is probably going to be getting worn all the time. All right, here's just the straight up reality. I love visiting waterfalls. The Copper Peak was, I mean, one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. And I like hiking, mountain biking was a lot of fun. But the thing is, we're paddleboarders. I love paddling. And when I saw this spot, I just knew I had to paddle it. So we're gonna go up the river as far as we can, then we're gonna drift on back down. From Copper Peak to mountain biking, waterfalls, and then this drift that we're taking right here. This is about as good a spot as I can possibly think to end our adventure from Ironwood. And I just want to say that I needed this trip and it felt good. So I'm going to say, until next time, cheers.